Welcome back to Hidden Mysteries. Imagine walking along a quiet beach just after sunrise. You notice a well-dressed man lying peacefully against a seawall. At first, he appears to be asleep. But when police arrive, they make a shocking discovery. The man is dead. He has no identification, no signs of violence, no obvious cause of death. Every label has been removed from his clothes, and hidden in a tiny pocket is a mysterious piece of paper with two strange words. Tamam, Shud. More than 70 years later, the Somerton man remains one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries. What really happened? Let's find out. On the morning of December 1st, 1948, police were called to Somerton Beach near Adelaide, Australia. There they found the body of an unknown man leaning against a seawall. He appeared to be between 40 and 50 years old. He was dressed in a clean suit, polished shoes, a tie, and an overcoat. Everything about him suggested he had taken great care of his appearance. Yet something was very strange. There was no wallet, no identification, no driver's license, nothing that could reveal his identity. Investigators searched every pocket. They found cigarettes, chewing gum, a bus ticket, a train ticket, matches, and a comb. But no name. Even stranger, every clothing label had been carefully removed. It almost seemed as though someone wanted to erase his identity forever. Doctors performed an autopsy, hoping to discover how the man had died. Surprisingly, there were no obvious injuries. His organs showed signs that suggested poisoning. However, no poison could be identified using the scientific technology available in 1948. Without evidence of violence or confirmed poison, investigators could not determine the exact cause of death. The mystery only became deeper. Who was this man? And why did nobody seem to be looking for him? A few weeks later, police discovered an unclaimed suitcase at a nearby railway station. Investigators believed it belonged to the unknown man. Inside, they found clothes, personal belongings, sewing equipment, and several everyday items. But once again, almost every clothing label had been removed. One name appeared on a few objects: T. Keane. Police searched Australia and overseas for anyone matching that name. No missing person could be found. Eventually, investigators concluded that the name was probably false or unrelated. Then came the discovery that made the case famous around the world. While examining the man's trousers, investigators found a tiny hidden pocket sewn inside the waistband. Inside was a tightly rolled piece of paper. Printed on it were two Persian words: Tamam, Shud. The phrase means, "It is finished." Police later discovered that the paper had been torn from the final page of a rare book called The Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam. But where had the missing page come from? That question would soon lead to another mystery. Months later, a man contacted police after finding a copy of The Rubaiyat inside his unlocked car. Investigators examined the book and made an astonishing discovery. The final page had been torn out, It matched perfectly with the piece of paper found inside the Somerton man's pocket. Even more mysterious, the back of the book contained a series of handwritten letters. The strange writing looked like a secret code. Military experts and professional code breakers all attempted to solve it. None of them succeeded. To this day, the meaning of the code remains unknown. Investigators also found a telephone number written inside the book. The number belonged to a young nurse who lived near Somerton Beach. Police interviewed her. She admitted that she had once owned a copy of the Rubaiyat, but said she had given it away years earlier. When officers showed her a plaster cast of the dead man's face, witnesses said she appeared shocked. However, she insisted she had never met him. Many investigators believed she knew more than she admitted. But no evidence ever proved a connection. Over the years, many theories emerged. Some believed the Somerton man was a Cold War spy. The removed clothing labels, the coded message, and the suspected poisoning all resembled espionage cases of the time. Others believed he had taken his own life. The words Tamam Shud seemed like a final farewell. Yet many questions remained unanswered. Why hide the paper inside a secret pocket? Why remove every label? And why carry a coded message that nobody could understand? For more than 70 years, investigators searched for answers. Finally, modern DNA technology brought new hope. Scientists exhumed the Somerton man's body and analyzed genetic evidence. In 2022, researchers announced that the strongest evidence suggested the man was Carl, also known as Charles, Webb, an electrical engineer from Melbourne. While the DNA may have solved his identity, it did not explain how he died or why he was carrying the mysterious message. The biggest questions remain unanswered. Today, the Somerton man mystery continues to fascinate investigators around the world. Was he a spy? Was he poisoned? What did the mysterious code mean? And who wrote the words Tamam Shud? Perhaps the truth has been lost forever. Or perhaps one final clue is still waiting to be discovered. What do you think happened? Share your theory in the comments below. If you enjoy mysteries, true crime, and forgotten stories from history, don't forget to subscribe to Hidden Mysteries. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next mystery.